All right, guys. This is my first live video on YouTube. I've never done a live video on YouTube before. Looks like we got one viewer right now. I've done live videos on Instagram. I've done live videos on TikTok. Excellent Luigi Bros. Hello. Hello, hello. How you doing? So, I've done live videos on Instagram. I've done live videos on TikTok. I've never done a live video on YouTube. So this is my first time doing it. ET Game 3, Fish, hello, yeah. Oh, we got 13 viewers now. Okay. So here's some of the fish. This is Bubba. You guys know Bubba, right? Sage, Anasty, Moran, Fung. I'm supposed to be getting a fluval filter. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Show us Brad. Okay, here's Brad. Look at Brad go. I just did a water change on these tanks. Reaper Outdoors, hello. And here's Bubba. Bubba, where'd you go? Bubba's kind of hard to see. He's a dark fish. Sorry about Viola. Yeah, thank you for your wishes. Thank you for your wishes. My name is Miriam. Hey, how's everyone doing? You guys want to see Mr. Cow? You guys want to see Mr. Cow? Look at him. Mr. Cow, Mr. Cow. I just did a water change on these tanks here. But yeah, anyone have any goldfish questions? Mr. Cow is very hand. Can you do a baby goldfish update? They're all outside. They're very big now. All the baby goldfish are very big. Sorry about your dumb fish. Ooh, we got a hate comment. We got a hate comment in the chat. Can you please name a goldfish Amethyst after me? Should I name a goldfish Amethyst? I don't know. Yeah, Rim Swag. I don't know, can I mute people? Can I mute people on here? This is my first time doing it. Oh, I can hide the user. Perfect. All his messages will be hidden now. Look at that. We got the power. All right, let's see. Do you only change water with tap water? Yeah, so I do change the water with tap water. You know what? I want to turn the light on this thing. I can't do that right now. It's actually on a timer. But here, let me show you guys. Clarence and Frankie. All right. Here we got little Frankie. You guys know Frankie, right? Little Franks. And here we got Clarence. The outsides of my tanks are a little dirty right now. Hey, little Frankie. Little Frankie Frank. Frankie, say hi to the people. Frankie doesn't want to say hi right now. What about Brad? What about Brad and Bubba? Look at these beasts. Look at these massive beasts. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So, what was I saying? Oh, if you guys haven't checked out the merch yet, we got all kinds of merch on my website, lukesgoldies.com. This is one of my sweatshirts. This is actually my old logo. If you have any OG channel members here, that's my old logo. Does anyone remember this? Has anyone been following my channel when I had my old logo? It wasn't that long ago. It really was not that long ago. I think I still have it on my website or something like that. But this is my old logo. I have the new logo on there too. Actually, it's coming in the mail. I haven't bought it in a while. But yeah. So what are your hobbies outside of goldfish keeping? I'm also into weightlifting. Could you tell? Look at that. Yeah. So I'm also into weightlifting. I'm also into gardening to a degree. I haven't done too much gardening recently just because I've been so busy, but I do enjoy gardening. What other things do I like? Used to play the cello a lot. Don't have too much time for that anymore. What else do I do? I'm a chemical engineering student. That doesn't count as a hobby. That's just that's like my life. I'm a chemical engineering student. What But yeah, I don't have too many hobbies outside gardening and goldfish keeping currently. And weightlifting. I weightlift, multiple times a week, 3 4 times a week. Egg Demon, hello, hello. Who is your first goldfish? You guys know Maurice, right? Do you guys know Maurice? He was one of the first 3 goldfish I bought together. It was Maurice, Calvin, and Donald. Do you live with your parents since you're still in college? What do you do for a career? Yes, I am still in college. A lot of people don't know this. I'm only 20 years old. So I'm only 20 years old. I'm a chemical engineering student. I still live with my parents, and this is my room at my parents' house. So I'm only 20, and I'm doing all this as a chemical engineering student. I commute to school. I attend Illinois Institute of Technology, and currently I'm pursuing a chemical engineering degree there. But I got 1 year left. I got 1 year left of my degree, and as soon as I finish that degree, I'm gonna get a lot of goldfish. As soon as I finish that degree, I'm gonna get a lot of goldfish. I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna have a big plot of land, and we're gonna have at least a minimum of 50 Mr. Cows, maybe more. But I'm gonna have a Mr. Cow lot inside that thing. We're gonna have a minimum of 50 Mr. Cows, maybe more. Who knows? But I want to get so many Mr. Cows. I'm gonna be so excited. But yeah, I'm building a goldfish farm. As soon as I'm out of college. However, I got 1 year left. I'm gonna get that degree, and then I'll be good to go. But I'm gonna get a lot of Mr. Cows. Luke's goldfish farm. Yeah, we are gonna make a goldfish farm. That I can tell you. Do friends or girls get weirded out by your goldfish obsession? Not really. Now that I have a following, I feel like they thought it was kind of weird. Some people thought it was like a little strange before I had a following. But now that I have a following, they're like, oh wow, that's so cool. Mainly because I have a following on social media. I feel like they probably think the fish is kind of weird. I don't even know. I don't care. Random question. What are your thoughts on outdoor goldfish ponds? If they're fancy goldfish, I do think they should be heated. If it's a fancy goldfish pond, I do think that it should be heated to a degree. But for common goldfish, outdoors should be just fine. Are there any places you get high quality goldfish without such a high price? If it's going to be a really quality goldfish, it's going to be a high price. But you can check out Goldfish Island. They're linked on my website, lukesgoldies.com. You can use my discount code Luke. But that's where I get a majority of my goldfish from. Is Maurice still live? Maurice is still live. If you check my recent short video I posted today, Maurice is in that video. Oh, I gotta charge my phone right now. Let me plug it in. All right. Now we're getting the charge for the phone. Is Olivia good? Olivia is good. Olivia is good currently. How old are your goldfish? They range in age. The oldest one is 5 years old. What is the maintenance cost of adopting a goldfish? It depends. It depends on how many you have. And the thing is, I don't think you should get just one goldfish. If you're gonna get goldfish, I think at least 2. I do think you should get at least 2 goldfish, because they're happier if they have a pair. They're happier off having at least one mate to swim around in. A lot of people say, "Oh, your tanks are so bare. There's nothing in them." I don't like having decor in goldfish and in fancy goldfish tanks because they're so clumsy. And they easily bump into things and get their scales ripped up and get their skin messed up. So I don't like decor in fancy goldfish tanks. In regular goldfish tanks and stuff, that's okay. But I don't like decor. Every time I've tried decor in a fancy goldfish tank, it has not worked out well for me. However, I do think the stimulation of having a friend, of having another fish in the tank, is very good. So that's what I give them. I give them friends, but I don't give them objects because they're stupid and they hurt themselves. But yeah. Do you have any more animals than chickens and goldfish? No, I only have chickens and goldfish. Only have chickens and goldfish. How about real plants in the tank? So yeah, you can use real plants. I'm actually a supporter of putting plants in your tank. But I'll be honest, I do not have very good success. I do not have good success with putting live plants in my tank. A lot of times the goldfish just eat them up, and they don't last very long. And I feel like my money's wasted. I put them in there, and they're gone. They'll uproot them. They don't stay in place because they're very, you know, they're like pigs. So I don't like live plants. I don't like live plants, but I have trouble with them, and it's been hard for me to keep them alive in my tanks. I like fish too. I'm a girl. Very cool. Cool. How much was Bubba? Bubba costed $250. Bubba was not a cheap fish. Bubba, where's Bubba? You can see him back there. Bubba was not a cheap fish. He was $250. But he was worth every penny. He was worth every penny. How many ranch you in a 55-gallon? So for doing like a weekly water change, why you gotta read my dumb comment? Because it was funny. It was a funny comment. So for a 55-gallon, if you want to do like one water change a week, I would say like 2 or 3 if you expect them to grow large, which you should. If you're keeping them well, you should expect them to grow large. And you want to do like about 1 water change per week. I'd say 2 to 3. If you're willing to do a little more water changes, you could do 4. You could do 5, but if you have 5 goldfish, you have to do at least 1 every 3 days, like 2 a week. So yeah, just bought a shirt from you. Love what you do. Keep it up. Ryan #talk. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate everyone that buys the merch. That goes straight to me, straight to funding everything I do here. I will tell you this: the goldfish hobby is not a cheap hobby. The goldfish hobby is not a cheap hobby. So appreciate everyone that watches my videos or that buys merch, because you guys help fund all of this. So really appreciate it all. My Ranchu legit looks like an egg phoenix. Yeah, if it has a long tail, then it might look like that. I would love to show you my Ranchus. I'm obsessed. Just got a new one. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, they are cute little guys. They are cute little fellas. How old were you when you started collecting goldfish? I was about 16 years old. About 16 years old. Do you know of any alternative to General Cure? I cannot find it. All right, so General Cure is made up of praziquantel and metronidazole. So if you buy the base ingredients separately, you can, I think, more effectively dose it into your tank, and I think you have better. It's cheaper and you have better results. So you can get Prazi Pro or pure praziquantel powder on Amazon, and you can also get Metroplex from Seachem. And if you do that, you have the metronidazole and you have the praziquantel, and they're separate and they're cheaper in bulk form. And I would recommend that over buying General Cure. But if you want something a little simpler and you don't want to go and get a lot of stuff, yeah, you can just get the General Cure, put it in. But I guess if you want it cheaper, then metronidazole from Seachem, which is called Metroplex, and then Prazi Pro or praziquantel powder, that'll do it. Our water change is messy. I want to get a big old tank for my room, but I have carpet. If you're very careful, the water changes are not messy. If you get a Python water changer, and it'll help you. It'll definitely help you. Look at all those fellas over there. Mr. Cow, what are you doing at the surface? I mean, when my other goldfish died, Another one said, I see Mr. Cow in the background. You should get a red-tailed catfish. Maybe. Maybe one day. Hi, buddy. I am from India. What's up? How you guys doing? What's your discount code on Goldfish Island? All right, guys. My discount code from Goldfish Island is just my name. Luke. Luke. You do that. I believe you get 5% off of any order, and you can use that as many times as you want. So it's just LUKE, 5% off of any order, and it can be combined with any other coupon. It can be combined with your Cocoa points. It can be combined with anything. What do you think about canister filters? Canister filters are very good. However, I'm also financially conscious here. They're not very good for your wallet. So canister filters are very good, but they're not very good for your wallet. So I'd prefer getting sponge filters. However, if I had an unlimited wallet, I'd probably just get canister filters. But I don't have that. But yeah, they're good. They're very good. Hey Luke, I'm 12 and I already started goldfish keeping. I have a 100-gallon tank and 5 ranchos. You're one of my inspirations, also my teacher. That's awesome. That is awesome that you got a nice 100-gallon tank for your 5 ranchos. That is really cool. Me asking different questions to test my interview skills. Yeah, yeah, but that's really cool. That's really cool. Alrighty, guys, I got some work to do. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been very fun. This is my first live video on YouTube that I've ever done. We got more viewers than I imagined. I didn't really think anyone would pop in here. But thank you all for popping in. Glad I could answer some of your questions. Thank you all for your well wishes about Viola, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much.